Okay, so we got some updates about the bracelet lady. So there's this content creator, Beto, who likes going out and helping people, and he runs into this lady selling wrist bracelets on the side of the street, and he was like, hey, why are you selling these? And the lady was like, oh, I want to improve my life. I have an autistic son, and, we're in this horrible living condition, blah, 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 right? And Beto says, oh my God, can we tell your story on my channel? I have all these followers and everything like that. She said, yes, of course. So he posted the story and a GoFundMe for her. And this GoFundMe ended up raising over $25,000. But this content creator ended up canceling the GoFundMe and refunding everybody's money. Okay, so how did we get here? So when Beto saw that they raised over $25,000 in cash, he grew more and more concerned for this woman's safety. Because he was thinking about how she was living, where she was living, and everything like that, and giving her $25,000 cold hard cash, that could put her in some serious danger. People are people, and people do people things, and people suck. And he doesn't want to be responsible if something bad happens to this lady over the $25,000 him and his fans rose. So Beto ended up contacting his friend Carlos. Now, why would Beto want to contact his friend Carlos? Well, because Carlos is actually a huge content creator with over 13 million followers, and Carlos is known for doing this kind of stuff, helping the homeless, feeding people, doing this, that, and the third. So Beto calls Carlos and he says, I have these concerns. It's scary. I don't want to be responsible if something happens to this lady because of this money that we raised for her. And Carlos said, you know what? I completely understand. I know what you're talking about. This is what I do. And he tells Beto, hey, maybe you should go and get her an apartment and pay up for it for a year and get her some furniture, get her all this other stuff. And if there's money left over, just give her the cash. And Beto thought this was a great idea. So Beto goes and tells Bracelet Lady, like, hey, we raised $25,000 for you. And she's bewildered. She's so happy. She's so excited and everything. And he says, this is what we would like to do. We would like to get you an apartment and pay up for it for about a year. Now, originally, I thought she was already like upset and everything. Like, no, just give me the cash. Give me the cash. That's not the case. Actually, what happened is she was good with this. She liked this idea. She was happy with this idea. And Bracelet Lady understandably wanted to be like, hey, when can this all start happening? When can we start moving on that? And Beto explained to her, okay, when you have this much money in this GoFundMe, sometimes it can take a week or even longer to clear. And Bracelet Lady said, okay, I understand, and everything else like that, right? But then a day or so later, Bracelet Lady calls Beto and is freaking out. Where's my money? I know you're trying to steal my money. What are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. And Beto was like, whoa, what the hell happened? Well, apparently somebody told Bracelet Lady that Beto was just trying to scam her, just trying to use her story and put up a GoFundMe for himself, that he was never going to give her the money. And mind you, Beto kept in contact with Bracelet Lady the entire time and showing her everything. But Bracelet Lady wasn't hearing all that and just screaming at Beto to give her money. And Beto, being super hurt by this and tired of it all, ended up closing down the GoFundMe and refunding everybody's money. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think Beto did the right thing, or should he just given her the $25,000 in cash?